Here's what's happening right now, live at 6 on Apple Valley News Now. A vehicle clips a Ben Franklin Transit bus and keeps driving in Kennewick, why police aren't investigating it as a hit and run. Plus, a Pasco department head resigns before facing discipline for sexual harassment. New documents shedding light on what an external investigation found. Later, state troopers demonstrate what happens when you don't buckle up in a crash. The life-saving message they want drivers to know. Stacy?
Breezy winds and a few sprinkles falling around the area tonight. Big changes headed our way for the weekend. I'll tell you all about it. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
And a very good Thursday evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed. Wendy Redman is anchoring Good Morning Northwest. Here's what's happening. May is National Seatbelt Awareness Month, and as Washington State launches its annual Click It or Ticket campaign, state troopers say one simple decision could mean the difference between walking away from a crash or never making it home. Our Dan Hansen shows us why officials say seatbelt safety is still a major focus, even in a state leading the nation in seatbelt use.
During National Seatbelt Awareness Month, the Washington State Patrol and the Washington Traffic Safety Commission are reminding drivers buckling up takes seconds and can save your life. Troopers say Washington is a national leader in seatbelt use, but serious crashes involving unrestrained drivers and passengers still happen.
Every year, there's collisions that we go to investigate that may be a little significant, but if they were properly wearing their seatbelt, they wouldn't be seriously injured or even worse, end up being a fatal collision.
Preliminary data from the Washington Traffic Safety Commission shows 393 people were killed on Washington roads in 2025. 122 of them weren't wearing their seatbelts, about 1 in 3. Officials say it's often rural roads and short drives close to home where people get complacent.
If they're driving in their neighborhood or on roads that are familiar, especially if they're in less congested areas, they may underestimate the risk that they're taking by not being belted.
Troopers demonstrated what can happen in a crash if you're wearing your seatbelt properly.
The seatbelt is the only mechanism in your vehicle that will keep you in that driver's seat. And if used properly, in combination with your airbags, in combination with vehicle crumple zones, the likelihood of you surviving a collision is very high.
Mosqueda also urges parents to double-check child car seats, saying many are installed incorrectly or can loosen over time.
As a parent or as a guardian, we want to make sure you look back after a minute or two of driving to make sure that the child is still securely fastened in their car seat.
Statewide Click It or Ticket patrols run through the end of May with extra enforcement on seatbelts and car seats. Officials say the message is simple. Even if it's just a quick trip, buckle up every time.
When you need it, it's going to be too late to change your mind.
The commission says statewide seatbelt use is still around 94%, but they hope this month's education and enforcement pushes that higher and saves lives. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Washington's seatbelt ticket is $150, and that is per unbuckled person. Drivers are responsible for anyone under 16, but passengers 16 and older can be cited themselves. The ticket does go on your driving record. Before we get to the rest of tonight's headlines, let's talk weather now. First Alert Stacy Lee joining us live in our weather center. Still seeing some wind out there, not as bad as yesterday.
Not as bad as yesterday, but still enough to be annoying, right? It's been very breezy this afternoon. Winds are starting to calm down a little bit, but Ellensburg seeing 30-mile-an-hour gusts. Hermiston rather windy this evening as well. Tracking a few stray showers coming down the Yakima Valley. Lower Valley entering Sunnyside. Prosser may be seeing a few sprinkles coming up. All right, live look out in Pasco, getting ready for a Dust Devil game. A little bit cloudy, could even see a sprinkle. So if you're heading out to the game, definitely want to bring your jacket. 66 degrees, and you can see our temperatures tonight dropping way down. So if you're out at the game, it's going to be pretty cool, especially with the wind and of course the chance of a sprinkle. Our temperatures stay below average once again tomorrow. We have a cold front moving in. That's what's bringing the clouds, the wind, and those sprinkles. sprinkles for tomorrow. Look at these temps where everybody is staying under 70 degrees. 0 chances of rain tomorrow, but the winds return, especially in the late afternoon. Your reason to smile, this comes to us from our friend Dee Hahn. She sent this in. Kind of probably looks like that tonight, right, Dee? Thanks for sending it in. QR code right there on top of your screen. That's how you can be our reason to smile. All right, breezy and gusty winds, chilly overnight lows. We're talking down around freezing in some locations. We're tracking showers on Saturday. And wow, mountain snow in May. Yep, that's on the forecast as well. I'll tell you more about that coming up. Austin?
Stacy, we'll see you soon. New documents obtained by Apple Valley News Now detail the March resignation of Jesse Rice, the former director of Pasco Parks and Recreation, after an investigation into sexual harassment allegations. A city summary says a complaint filed in December led to an external investigation running from January 12th through February 18th. And the external investigator found all allegations made by a fellow employee were founded. The employee alleged unwanted physical contact, including hugging and kissing on the top of the head, along with repeated unannounced visits that made them feel uncomfortable at work. Rice denied the allegations and resigned before any disciplinary process was completed. In a statement, City Manager Harold Stewart says Pasco followed policy and remains committed to a workplace free of harassment. For more details on the extent of the allegations made against Rice, just visit our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. A robbery suspect is now in jail after a police chase and SWAT response shut down a South Yakima intersection. The intersection of Dalton Lane and South 18th Street was closed Wednesday afternoon and evening as officers surrounded a home. Yakima police say the investigation started just before 3 p.m. when a masked suspect armed with a gun forced his way into a home in northeast Yakima and stole property. Officers say they found evidence of gunfire at the scene, but no one was hurt. Police located the suspect's vehicle and followed it to the home right off East Nob Hill Boulevard. As investigators work to get a search warrant, police say the 25-year-old suspect tried to run but was eventually caught. Tonight, he now faces possible charges of first-degree robbery and unlawful possession of a firearm. Back in the Tri-Cities, a Ben Franklin Transit bus was involved in a crash earlier this morning. Cops say it happened on Edison at Clearwater in Kennewick just before 10. They tell us the city bus was in the turn lane, waiting to go on to North Edison from West Clearwater. When the bus made their turn, a vehicle with a trailer clipped the bus. They kept on driving, so police were called out to investigate, and everyone on board the bus had to get off and wait for another city bus to transport them. Damage was minimal. No one was hurt. Police tell us the incident is not being investigated as a hit-and-run crash, and here's why.
The driver hears this, sees this. We would like to talk to them just so we can kind of document things from their perspective. But based on the scene and what the bus driver themselves told us, it's more than likely they didn't even know that they hit anyone.
Kennewick PD says the other driver involved most likely won't face any charges. BFT investigators were also called out to the scene after the crash happened. And Franklin County leaders are responding tonight after concerns were raised this week about the future of regional services shared with Benton County. During Tuesday's Benton County Commissioners Workshop, leaders raised concerns about potential impacts to public health services, emergency response, and human services programs. That's if Franklin County were to eventually create its own health district. But County Administrator Brian Danzel says much of the discussion was based on a single comment made during a commissioner meeting, and says there are currently no formal plans to separate from the health district.
We believe in ourselves over here. We believe in self-reliance. County commissioners believe that we are to the point where we need to be doing our own things on certain issues.
Dansel says Franklin County's focus is on local accountability and serving its growing population, while also emphasizing that leaders on both sides of the river should continue working together respectfully. Under state law, any formal notice to separate would need to be filed by the end of June in order for a split process to begin this year. Your News Live at 6 is just getting started. Coming up and new at 6 tonight, human trafficking happens closer to home than you may think. How a Kennewick event this weekend aims to raise awareness. And are those windy conditions going to continue into the night and maybe even into the weekend? Our Stacey Lee returns with your full First Alert weather forecast as we leave you to break. Here's a live picture from Richland. We'll be right back.
On board Rocky Mountaineer, you'll traverse the Canadian Rockies with ease, where world-class service and conversations flow like a mountain river. Rocky Mountaineer.
When it comes to Viking Hand, or Dupuytren's contracture, don't be a Viking. Request a modern, non-surgical treatment with minimal recovery time. Visit findahandspecialist.com.
You might think your floors are clean, but not from where we're standing. Try the new Swiffer Power Mop. New micro scrubbers clean 5 times deeper than spin mops, keeping more dirt and grime off your socks, so stuff stays trapped here
and not down here.
The new Swiffer Power Mop.
Get ready, Walla Walla. The sweetest season is here. Join us at the ballpark for opening day, June 2nd, as the Walla Walla Sweets hit the field. We're bringing the fun with post-game fireworks, and 1,000 fans will receive a Sweet Stadium clear backpack. Gates open at 6, so mark your calendar, because this season the Sweets are bringing the thrill of baseball back to Walla Walla. Check our website for ticket packages and get your tickets now. Be part of the Walla Walla Sweets experience this season. Let's play ball.
I'm Dr. Matt Ercolani. I'm one of the robotic surgeons here at Good Shepherd. The Da Vinci 5 is the state-of-the-art offered for robotic surgery. It's a way to do surgery with minimally invasive effects and a very quick recovery for the patient, and that's what makes this system such a wonderful tool. Our goal is to provide this community with world-class care that they don't have to travel for to help take care of them and their families.
Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first. Always.
Just like you, I'm working towards buying my first home.
I'm saving for my children's future.
Like you, I want financial tools that make my life easier.
At Hapo, we're more than employees. We're people just like you, and we understand what really matters.
And just like you,
we're planning for our future.
And I care about making a difference.
We're here to help you navigate life's milestones, big and small, because we're just like you. Join us at Hapo today.
Your time is a luxury. Let your lawn reflect it. Perfection Lawn Care is your private grounds team obsessed with detail. Crisp lines, lush turf, and preventive care that stays ahead of every weed and worry. We take on the heavy work and the fine details, season after season, so you don't have to. Choose a tailored package. Come home to perfection and never lift a finger. Perfection Lawn Care. Elevate your curb appeal. We'll take it from here.
Max, go get the ball. Go get the ball, Max.
When you're ready for more space to play and more peace and quiet, Numerica has flexible home loans so you can get more for what you love. Find your more with Numerica Credit Union. Money where it matters.
Mariner Baseball. Select games whole season on Apple Valley News Now.
You're watching Apple Valley News Now live at 6. Thanks for staying with us. New at 6, a community event in Kennewick this weekend is aimed at raising awareness about human trafficking. The Shine a Light event, put on by the Rotary Club of Columbia Center, is set for this Saturday, May 16th. Organizers spent part of today planning the event during the Rotary's monthly luncheon, where Benton Franklin County Superior Court Judge Diana Ruff was the guest speaker. Rotary members tell us Saturday's event will feature live music, food, and community activities, all designed to educate people about the realities of human trafficking and how to help stop it.
It's a great cause. We have a huge problem in Tri-Cities. If you don't know that, it is a huge problem. We have some statistics that we've done in the past. So please come and join us.
All right, the event starts at 5 p.m. It's at 6222 West John Day Avenue in Kennewick. Tickets are $20. Proceeds from the event will support local anti-trafficking efforts and victim assistance programs. Well, as drought conditions continue across the Yakima Basin, one local irrigation district is playing a major role in helping supply water to neighboring users and districts. New at 6, our William Albert caught up with the Sela-Moxie Irrigation District on how they help bridge the gap.
As the Yakima Basin faces its 4th consecutive year of drought, the Sela-Moxie Irrigation District is helping struggling districts through the use of its water bank, a system designed to help growers and communities stretch their limited water supply. The district manages approximately 10,000 irrigated acres in the Sela-Moxie Valley area. In 2021, it launched a water bank containing about 9,000 acre-feet of conserved water, created through land use conversions and water conservation projects like switching from flood irrigation to drip systems.
We operate our water bank and work with our neighboring irrigation districts to supply them with irrigation water, as well as addressing emergency drought wells. So we provide mitigation water for emergency drought wells for private farm use as well. We do that to help mitigate the effects of drought as we start seeing shortages within the basin year after year.
Draper says the water bank was built around long-term conservation efforts, something the district is still actively working on today.
The way that operates is we've gone through conservation projects to accomplish that, whether it be on farm or whether district projects for water conservation. We have a lot more conservation to go. So we have over 50 miles of open canal that still need to be piped.
Officials with the Sela-Moxie Irrigation District tell me that despite heading into a 4th year of drought, applications for water allocation by neighboring districts and customers is about the same as it was last year. However, that could soon change.
The amount of water that they're requesting and how they're requesting it, those are all the things that are evaluated in processing these applications for approval. So right now to date, we have probably just about the same amount as we have last year. However, we are expecting some more applications to come our way.
Draper says there's still a lot of uncertainty about what conditions could look like later this summer, especially as water supplies continue to tighten across the basin.
Essentially, what we're hearing is we're looking at 52% per rationing level right now. Depending on weather conditions and things like that moving forward, that could change, but it could change in either direction.
While the Sela-Moxie Irrigation District continues working with neighboring districts to help meet water needs, officials say long-term storage and conservation projects will be critical moving forward. In Moxie, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
Okay, William, district leaders say the water bank remains one of the few tools available to help neighboring users during drought years.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we'll start with a live look outside. Look at those stormy clouds. We had a few sprinkles falling earlier in the Yakima area. The camera's still a little jittery, so windy up there on the Atanum Ridge. Winds from the west 14 miles an hour, 62 degrees. That humidity at 36%, and your sun set tonight at 8:22. The breezy winds now are starting to calm slightly in Yakima, and they're moving to the east as that system is starting to move east, and it's a cold front, so temperatures are going to start to drop, and it is bringing a few stray little showers. We're seeing a few of those sprinkles out in Prosser, out into the Hanford site, and most of them look like they're wrapping up before they hit the Tri-Cities. Our overnight lows chilly tonight. We're going to be in the 40s all through the area, well below 50 here. 40 tonight, Sunnyside, and those chilly 30-degree temps in Ellensburg and Yakima. Get ready for a chance of showers and storms developing for the region on Saturday. Let's take a look at our futurecast and map things out. Here's Friday morning, and you do see blue on the screen. What is that? Snow in the Cascades on May 15th. Wow. Mostly rain showers on the west side of the Cascades, but as they get to the upper levels, there's going to be some snowflakes and some scattered showers. It's a unstructured storm kind of making its way through. Some rain here for the Blues. Another swath of snow coming in Friday night all the way into your Saturday morning, and on and off snow showers on Saturday there in the Cascades, and we'll see a bigger development of snow here around the Tollgate area up on the Blue Mountains. Now, this shouldn't impact travel on the roadways. The roads are too warm for that snow to stick. However, if you're planning on camping in the mountains, be prepared for active weather this weekend. Maybe you want to rent a cabin. That would be a good idea instead of a tent. Taking a look at our Blue Mountains, we also could pick up to 3 inches at Tollgate. So I thought I was done talking about snow for the year, but apparently not. So as far as rain totals go, not expecting a lot. Again, you saw how scattered those showers were. Less than 1/10 of an inch, a little over 1/2 an inch near Snoqualmie, and a little over 1/4 inch for White Pass. All right, through the area tomorrow, everybody cooling down again on this cold front. Warmest spot will be Tri-Cities at 68, 57 for the daytime high in Ellensburg, 65 tomorrow in Yakima. Let's talk about these overnight lows on Friday night. This is where we're going to see temperatures down around the freezing level in Ellensburg and Yakima. We're staying above freezing here in the Columbia Basin, but pretty chilly up that way, and that is due to the cold front. So the coldest temperatures of the weekend will be Saturday with high winds, and again, the chance of showers developing again. We gradually start to warm up after we get past Saturday into Sunday. Yakima also seeing some breezy and gusty winds, temperatures staying in the 60s through Sunday, 70s and just under 80 by Thursday. For the Tri-Cities, we're going to be in the lower 60s there on Saturday, gradually making it back to the 80s. So a little active weather for the next couple of days. Next week, though, looking pretty good as we hit the middle of May. Hermiston, 60s, breezy winds once again on Tuesday. Temperatures in the 70s with lots of sunshine after the weekend. Better chances of seeing some rain develop and maybe even a stray thunderstorm. That would be in the foothills of the Blues, the Walla Walla area. Things will start to shape up, though, Wednesday and Thursday of next week. So looking pretty good. So
yeah, not bad.
Hit or miss. Can you believe snow?
I can't. I know, that's just crazy.
And a decent amount, a couple of inches.
Right, yeah.
So, anyway.
And you were looking at the numbers earlier, and it can happen.
It can happen. It doesn't happen a lot, but there you go. So.
All right. Thank you, Stacy. Coming up, a pilot's quick thinking proves to be life-saving in Phoenix. The dramatic emergency landing straight ahead.
I could reward myself for 75 years of excellence, but I'm rewarding you instead with a collectible pin inside every surprise cup and a chance to win $75,000. Every cup's a winner. Get it with my Smash Jack Sliders Munchie Meal. Welcome to Jack in the Box.
The little pill with a big story to tell.
Jardiance plays a role in my story, too. I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well with Jardiance, a once-daily pill that helps lower my A1C. It works 24/7 in the body to flush out some sugar.
And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death, too.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine and infection between and around the anus and genitals. Both may be fatal. Severe allergic reactions, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections in men and women, and low blood sugar. Stop taking and tell your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, rash, swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing. Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness, or swelling between the anus and genitals. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
Jardiance is a little pill with a big story to tell. And if you ask me, it's pretty swell. Action!
Home isn't just walls and a roof, it's where hope begins. With Tri-County Partners Habitat for Humanity, you can build that home together with people who care. Our path to ownership is affordable and supportive, with education and partnership at every step. Wondering if you qualify? Fill out our online application. We are building in Benton and Franklin counties and in Walla Walla. Apply online today. Let's build the place you'll call home.
Celebrate the 28th anniversary of Legends in May. We're dropping fat stacks like it's hot every Thursday, every hour from 6 to 9 p.m. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. It gets even fatter. Kick it with us May 15th and let's take it back to 1998 with a live DJ, free swag, and a chance to roll out on a brand new Kia K4 or Nissan Sentra. Use your Legends Rewards card to earn entries, fresh rides, fat stacks, free swag. Only at Legends Casino Hotel, because fun is how we roll.
Good things come to those who order my Munch Better deals for $4.99. Choose between a Junior Jumbo Jack meal or Junior Chicken Sandwich meal. Some say be the change. I say keep the change. Visit Jack for a chance to win $75K. Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Time to check this out. A seaplane with engine trouble had to make an emergency landing on a Phoenix roadway last month. It was all caught on video. As it approaches, you can see all sorts of obstacles like utility lines and traffic lights. Fortunately, there weren't many cars around as the pilot managed a fairly smooth landing, which you're going to see in just a bit. A Phoenix Fire Department spokesman said it was pretty much a miracle. And there it goes. Yeah, the 3 people inside were not hurt and were able to exit the plane on their own. Wow. Now to Iowa, where the Field of Dreams movie site in Dyersville is getting a major funding boost. The iconic site has received a $10 million commitment from 3 families and business leaders in the state. Today's announcement is part of the site's Bring It Home campaign. Fans can visit the Field of Dreams anytime from sunrise to sunset year-round. Everyone else is signing off, but we are just getting started with the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. Still ahead, how the Blue Star Museums program is connecting troops to local history.
Yet another toothpaste that does not whiten. Girl, this one works.
Basic toothpaste stops at the top. Crest goes deeper to dissolve the bonds that hold stains to teeth for whiter teeth in one day. Crest.
Did you know CancerGuard helps screen for multiple cancers? Good to know. CancerGuard helps screen for over 50 cancers, even before symptoms appear. It's one blood test that's as simple as a haircut.
That is good to know.
CancerGuard, from the makers of Cologuard.
In the Korean War, Fred served his country with honor. Then he came home to serve his community, opening Fred's Appliance, a store built on trust, family, and service. 64 years later, we're still family-owned, still local, and still here for you. This Memorial Day, we honor those who served like Fred and invite you to check out what's on sale. Swing into Fred's today and discover unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in the region. At Fred's, we sell appliances, only appliances.
The future of healthcare is here at Prosser Memorial Health. Home to Mako Smart Robotics for precise joint replacement, Prosser Memorial Health has added aquablation therapy for advanced prostate care. And now we're proud to be the first in Eastern Washington with the Da Vinci 5 surgical system, bringing world-class robotic surgery close to home, all inside our brand new state-of-the-art hospital built with you in mind. Prosser Memorial Health, the future of care, right here, right now. Learn more at prosserhealth.org.
The Inland Northwest is a vibrant community rich in tradition and pride, and Culligan has a long history of providing custom solutions to address the area's water worries, like nitrates, bacteria, and PFAS. Culligan, water you love since 1936.
I know you all have a few concerns.
My internet is too fast.
That's good.
Why aren't they forcing me to sign a contract? Is it me?
Yeah, and I'm saving too much money by switching.
My install was too quick and painless.
Now my connection is the most stable thing in my life.
What's Zipley's endgame here?
I'm sure there's an explanation.
I feel like my world is crumbling.
Calm down. Folks, who threw that? Did that have sprinkles?
Zipley Fiber, starting as low as $60 per month with no strings attached.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some, gimme Some Bagels.
This time of year, dangerous storms pop up, bringing rain, wind, and lightning.
And many times, that lightning causes wildfires, some of which change lives forever.
This is just one reason to trust First Alert Weather from Apple Valley News Now.
With cutting-edge technology and the experience of our team, trust us to help keep your family safe this wildfire season.
On air, online, and mobile with our First Alert weather app.
First Alert Weather.
Only one station.
Apple Valley News Now, always on your side.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m., dozens gather to celebrate a major business investment in Pasco, the Old Dominion expansion supporting regional growth. Plus, the application deadline passes for Milton Freewater's city manager position. The review process now underway in the small agricultural community. Those stories and more right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to your Thursday. Good evening. I'm Austin Reed. Wendy is anchoring Good Morning Northwest. At the top of 6:30, we always start with weather, so let's check in with our very own Stacy Lee live in the Weather Center. And Stacy, we're getting closer to the weekend. You're tracking some snow in the mountains.
Snow in the mountains, breezy winds, chilly temperatures. Now, the winds have started to calm down a little bit in Yakima, but they're starting to grow as we have a cold front kind of moving through the area tonight. A few sprinkles, not much, maybe from Boardman to Sunnyside. Hanford site moving towards Connell and Othello tonight. And our temperatures, everyone's down in the 60s. We're going to see temperatures dropping even colder. Look at White Pass, already down to 36 tonight, with that below average temperatures all through Washington and parts of Oregon and Montana. So chilly, and again, tracking a little bit of snow. I'll get to that later. Let's talk about our temps tomorrow. Light jacket weather for sure, definitely in the morning, as temperatures aren't even going to make it up to 70 degrees for most of our region. And then our gusty winds once again kicking up in the afternoon. And speaking of weekend, take a look. Here's a sky cam. Ooh, a spider crawled on our Vancouver camera. Coeur d'Alene, Spokane, Seattle. And again, if you're planning on hitting the road this weekend, especially in the mountains, look for some snow and look for rain. Definitely on the west side of Seattle is in your travel plans this weekend. Portland also looking overcast on Friday, but rain coming down on Saturday. Looks more promising in Portland on Sunday. And if your travels take you to Spokane, also looking for some showers on Saturday. So overall, not a great weekend for travel, not too terrible, but definitely going to encounter some snow on our mountain passes. I'll tell you just how much you can expect coming up. Austin?
Well, the Reach Museum is once again offering free admission to active duty military members and their families this summer through the nationwide Blue Star Museums program. The museum says it's also an opportunity to connect military families with the Tri-Cities' deep ties to national defense and American history. The initiative comes as the nation prepares to celebrate America's 250th anniversary, with many exhibits highlighting how the Mid-Columbia helped shape the country through science, agriculture, engineering, and the Hanford site.
We know that, especially with the story of how the Manhattan Project came and changed our region so profoundly, the military was a big part of that. It was the Army Corps of Engineers and the military leaders who initially chose this site.
The program runs from Armed Forces Day on May 16th through Labor Day and includes free admission for currently serving military personnel and up to 5 family members. The Blue Star Museums program is offered nationwide through a partnership with the National Endowment for the Arts, Blue Star Families, and the Department of Defense. An award-winning shipping company with operations in the Tri-Cities is expanding, opening a brand new distribution center in Pasco earlier this afternoon. New at 6:30, Apple Valley News Now's Caleb Stipkovitz takes you to the building and tells you what it is bringing to the city.
The Old Dominion Freight Line has found a home in Pasco for over 20 years, and after outgrowing its old distribution center, the company is opening a brand new one, twice its size.
Being able to retire 4 months ago and to get this opportunity to come back here has been amazing. To see the city of Pasco as it grows and be a part of it.
Dozens of workers, stakeholders, and community members came together Thursday afternoon, celebrating the new 63-door facility. Old Dominion says that the center comes with new state-of-the-art technology, from security and fueling to automation and weighing.
We have machines called dimensioners that actually laser measure the freight, a special way of weighing that freight so we can calculate all those type of things. I think we're the largest less than truckload facility in Eastern Washington.
Varian says that he estimates the facility can help bring the company 20 more years of growth in the area, something that residents in attendance say they hope can bring more opportunities to Pasco.
As the Tri-Cities grows, the capacity for freight will grow as well. So here we are looking forward to be able to handle the capability of the business.
Old Dominion says that it hopes that the new center will help bring a handful of jobs to the area in the coming years. Reporting from Pasco, Caleb Sibkovitz, Apple Valley News Now.
Caleb, thank you. Old Dominion Freightline works internationally as a less than truckload shipping service, which combines cargo from several shipments. New at 6:30 now, there is some progress in restoring irrigation water across the Tri-Cities. The Kennewick Irrigation District says one of 2 pumps at the Chandler pumping plant is back up and running after major repairs. Crews started refilling the canal system today, but officials say it could take several days for water to reach all customers. The second pump is still being reassembled and is expected to be online by May 19th. That's according to the United States Bureau of Reclamation. Until then, KID is asking customers to follow the voluntary watering schedule. Well, now to Northern Oregon, where the city of Milton Freewater is moving into the next phase of its search for a new city manager. The town is a community of a little over 7,000 people in Umatilla County. It has long been a community rooted in agriculture with a history of food processing. The application deadline has passed, and city officials are now reviewing candidates. Interim city manager Tim Johnson says city leaders and community members will both have a role in the hiring process.
And then shortly thereafter, the council will look at the resumes, applications, identify and invite candidates. They'll go through an interview process with the community and the city organization, the mayor and city council.
The city says they hope to select a brand new city manager in the coming months as the search process moves forward. Honda is reporting its first annual loss in 7 decades. The company says it took a nearly $10 billion hit to its earnings for the year ending in March. A big factor, scaling, and really scaling back on electric vehicle investments, along with writing down their value. The pullback comes after the Trump administration rolled back stricter emissions rules and ended a $7,500 EV tax credit for U.S. buyers. Other automakers, including Ford, GM, and Stellantis, have also reported major charges tied to slowing EV expansion. Google shared a sneak peek at its successor to the Chromebook. It's called the Google Book. The company says that they are the first laptops designed from the ground up with Gemini intelligence. It says it will deliver personal and proactive help for whenever users need it. The first models are expected to come out in the fall. Still ahead tonight, your sensitive financial information could be at risk when using AI tools. The data breach concerns you need to know. And is Stacy tracking storms this weekend? Find out with her full First Alert weather forecast. As we leave you to break, here's a live picture from our Pasco Sky Cam. Thanks to the Dust Devils, they are back in action on the field right now. We'll be right back.
My mind felt hazy and gray. I couldn't follow conversations. It was like I was in a fog. I was sleeping way too much. I was missing out on activities with my family. I felt underwater. Now I know it was depression. Recognizing my symptoms and finding support helped me manage it. Learn more about your symptoms at seehowifeel.org.
Oh, look, here we are on our honeymoon.
Lander, Wyoming. Jackalope capital of the world.
I'll never forget your face when you unwrapped those bus tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Tears of joy. Pure, unbridled.
Anniversaries are special, so we're celebrating with a guaranteed $1 million giveaway. Only at Northern Quest. 25 years bold.
Another day. Same pain, same meds, same struggling for symptom relief. Injections like Humira and Enbrel work similarly to treat moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis or psoriatic arthritis. But if your symptoms haven't improved enough, Rinvoq works differently. It's a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve RA and PSA joint pain, stiffness, and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some. Even after 3 years, many people felt this relief. In PSA, Rinvoq can leave skin noticeably clearer.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal, cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. See the event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Do something different. Ask your doctor if switching to Rinvoq is right for you.
When congestion has you feeling off, turn on new Afrin Saline, made with seawater, and feel the rush of extra strength daily relief.
Wow.
Afrin Saline. Now, the wow is real every day.
You know, dishes washed by hand may look clean, but can have invisible food residue left behind. Get a better clean with Cascade Complete. These action packs have Dawn to tackle grease, leaving nothing behind but shine. Whoa, I'm handsome. New Cascade Complete.
When it comes to travel, you're a winner. That's why you don't just have a travel pillow. You have a full-body travel cocoon. And that's why you rent with National, where you can skip the counter and go.
25 years of making memories. 25 years of fun with family and friends. 25 years of Dust Devils baseball.
The fun continues this week. Friday, May 15th is school night, thanks to Polish Homes, and a family feast night, thanks to Tri-City Airport. Saturday, May 16th, we will all enjoy a post-game fireworks show presented by the Nuclear Care Partners.
Come be a part of our best season yet. Tickets at DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball, a Tri-Cities tradition for 25 years.
Experts are reminding people to be careful if using AI for financial help. Bank statements, tax returns, and other documents can contain sensitive information. They say it could be vulnerable if a data breach were to occur. Experts suggest taking steps before using an AI tool for financial purposes. They include checking the tool's privacy and data retention policies, opting out of AI training, and redacting information before sharing it. Meta says it's rolling out a new incognito chat. It's a feature on WhatsApp and with the Meta AI app. The company says the tool will allow users to have private, temporary conversations with Meta AI. According to Meta, the chats will be processed in a secure environment that even the company cannot access. It says the conversations won't be saved and messages will disappear by default. The new feature will roll out over the coming months. And a new Gallup survey finds most Americans don't want artificial intelligence data centers built in their communities. 7 in 10 people surveyed said they would oppose the projects. Many cite concerns about environmental impacts, including high water and energy use. Others worry the massive facilities could drive up utility costs and hurt quality of life. Supporters, meanwhile, point to potential economic benefits, including job creation and new tax revenue.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And Thursday night, heading into the weekend, a jittery camera. I hope these folks out here on the ship aren't going to get seasick tonight. The river's moving around, and yeah, a little bit breezy out there. Winds are coming from the northwest at 17 miles an hour, 66 degrees. Our sunset tonight at 8:22. And yes, the winds are starting to pick up more so now in the Tri-Cities. Still windy though in Ellensburg. It's been pretty breezy today in Hermiston as it is now. Pendleton also. A couple of stray showers moving through the area, not bringing a whole lot, maybe a sprinkle or two, just enough to mess up the windshield, right? All right, overnight lows tonight on the chilly side. We're cooling down. This is the coolest overnight lows we've seen in a little bit, especially here in Ellensburg and Yakima, down in the 30s. And those temperatures will continue to cool down on top of that cold front, and active weather moving in with showers and storms possible through the region on Saturday. We're actually going to start seeing that pick up, possibly some snow starting to develop in our upper elevations on Friday, that wet weather on the west side. And you kind of see this as scattered showers kind of through the region. That will continue. So hit or miss. We seem to be avoiding it here in the Tri-Cities by Friday night. But look at that snow. Yep, right there in the Cascade Mountains. Again, some of these showers could land in our location, but most of them are going to be staying in the mountains. There's where we could see a little bit of rain Saturday afternoon. So if you have any outdoor plans, again, be aware of that. Plus, take a look at the snow. If you're going camping this weekend in the mountains, you may want to think about renting a cabin. That's what I would do. All right, and we'll see snow developing here across the Blue Mountains. Things will start to clear up though as we head into Sunday. Look at these snow totals for the middle of May. 4 inches possible at White Pass over the weekend, up to 2 inches at Snoqualmie and Stevens. Again, we're not really concerned with the highways because the highways are warm enough where the snow isn't going to stick. But definitely, like I said, if you're planning to camp in the mountains or heading to the mountains this weekend, be aware Tollgate picking up to 3 inches of snow. So pretty interesting for the month of May. Not a whole lot of water out of that storm for us. Again, hit or miss, maybe 1/10 of an inch, a little over 1/2 inch of water up at Snoqualmie Pass. Temps for tomorrow cool again on top of that system moving through the area, staying below 70, staying down here in the 60s. Ellensburg only making it up to 57 degrees tomorrow. And let's talk about those overnight lows. We're going to be hovering down around freezing in Ellensburg, just above it barely in Yakima, staying in the 40s into the Columbia Basin. All right, your 7-day planner, gusty winds, cooler temperatures, chilly night there, gradually warming after Sunday. We'll be back in the 70s in Ellensburg by Wednesday. Here's Yakima, 60s through the weekend, 70s for next week with pretty clear skies headed our way. So next week's looking like a beautiful week out there. Tri-Cities will eventually make it back to the 80s on Thursday. Hermiston's looking a bit breezy with a chance of those showers and better chance of seeing rain once again out towards Walla Walla and the foothills of the Blues, maybe even a thunderstorm. So keep a close eye on that. They had some thunder and lightning there the other day. Possible to see that again this weekend.
All righty. There you have it.
There's your cool temps. You asked for them, you got them.
I'm happy. I'm not complaining because I know in a month from now,
right,
it's going to be different.
He'll be complaining a lot.
I will be complaining a lot. So. All right, coming up in What's Trending, we'll tell you why the victims are declining to press charges after being outfoxed by a furry thief.
When you're ready for more peace and quiet, Numerica has flexible home loans so you can get more for what you love. Numerica Credit Union. Money where it matters.
And Doug.
That name on your shirt, it means something. Because Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance to save people hundreds. Tommy, stop that. Now let's get out there and play like it.
Again, Doug? Parents need to stay over there.
Sorry, Coach.
No, so get your little buddy.
Limu, no! Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Go ahead. Crank the volume. We got you. USPS has increased daily package processing capacity by 46% in the past 5 years. For peace of mind. USPS Ground Advantage.
The little pill with a big story to tell.
Jardiance plays a role in my story, too. I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well with Jardiance, a once-daily pill that helps lower my A1C. It works 24/7 in the body to flush out some sugar.
And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death, too.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine and infection between and around the anus and genitals. Both may be fatal. Severe allergic reactions, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections in men and women, and low blood sugar. Stop taking and tell your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, rash, swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing. Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness, or swelling between the anus and genitals. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
Jardiance is a little pill with a big story to tell. And if you ask me, it's pretty swell.
Action!
Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits, including 24/7 telehealth.
Wait, through my ICCU checking account?
On it.
Along with a whole lot of other benefits you might need. Because being human is a full-time job.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to beat their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Max, go get the ball. Go get the ball, Max.
When you're ready for more space to play, Numerica has flexible home loans so you can get more for what you love. Numerica Credit Union. Money where it matters.
Time for What's Trending. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police says officers tracked down this little thief on Monday. The agency describes the sly suspect as, quote, red hair, short in stature, and wearing a thick coat.
This photo suggests it was unable to stay tight-lipped with hot dogs in its mouth. The RCMP says the victim declined to press charges after being outfoxed.
All right.
Gotta love that.
As the U.S. prepares for the World Cup this summer, American Girl is capitalizing on the mania. The iconic doll brand just announced the 2027 Girl of the Year.
That's right. Daisy Davenport loves soccer and will embark on her first summer at sleepaway camp. The doll won't be released until the fall, but her story is coming this month.
American Girl is celebrating its 40th year in 2026. I'm trying to think. My daughters, I don't think they're really into American Girl. Is that younger for like...
Do they play with dolls?
No, not anymore.
Just depends.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... I mean, I still would play with my Barbies if I had them. Why did I get rid of them?
Why did you get rid of them?
I know. So,
yeah.
Anyway, all right, stick around. We have one final look at the wild weather forecast coming up.
It's happening now. Brett's RV and Marine is hosting the Pasco Outdoor RV and Boat Show today through this Sunday at the Heppo Center in Pasco. This is where great deals can be found on new and used boats and RVs. We're bringing out a large selection, all priced to sell with special show pricing you won't see again. Travel trailers, fifth wheels, and motorhomes. If you're shopping for a boat or RV, come see us at the Heppo Center. Our adventure experts are ready to help you get a great deal and get out camping and boating. Learn more at brettsrv.com.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis? With fewer symptoms from moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, where would you go? Imagine being a million miles away. With Tremfya, clearer skin is possible. And for adults with active psoriatic arthritis, Tremfya goes beyond the skin. Less joint pain, stiffness, and swelling is possible. And Tremfya even reduced fatigue. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Ask your doctor about Tremfya.
Moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep you out of the picture. Now, there's Skyrizi.
I've got places to go and I'm feeling free. Control of my symptoms means everything to me. Control is everything to me.
Get back in the picture. Skyrizi is proven to help deliver relief, repair, and remission. Feel significant symptom relief as early as 4 weeks. Skyrizi is proven to help visibly repair damage of the intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year, and help people achieve lasting remission.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or UC.
Ready to get back in the picture with Skyrizi?
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and UC combined.
Lights on.
I didn't understand you.
Lights on. Morning.
Hello.
I'm so tired of being alone. Black coffee, no sugar.
Enjoy coffee.
Instead of building new ways for machines to talk to people, Chase is building new places for people to talk to people.
Hi, welcome in.
Hi.
With tech that's actually helpful and 5,000 branches in 48 states. Chase, make more of what's yours.
And we're back. Austin, a big fan of the cooler temperatures.
Sure am.
This forecast is for you. All right, let's
be
take
nice
a look.
To mow.
That's right. It'll be a nice weekend for that. Let's take a look at the big weather stories. Near freezing in the valleys Friday night into Saturday. Chance of showers, those gusty winds lingering at least through Saturday as well. We have a nice little warm up though coming next week. Tonight, windy, and we've had a few little sprinkles coming through the area. You see that showing up there on the Yakima forecast. 37 there, 40s in the Columbia Basin, Hermiston, Walla Walla as well. All right, talking about tomorrow. Temperatures typically are starting to run in the low 70s for the average, and look at that. We're not even going to hit 70 degrees tomorrow through the entire region. 57 for the high there in Ellensburg. No chances of rain, which is good. However, the gusty winds as the cold front continues into the weekend. So this is Saturday for you, even cooler, with some places not even getting into 60 degrees. So there's your cool down. Saturday is your day, Austin. Go mow the lawn. Okay. However, look at the chances of rain. So be cognizant of that. And then we're going to see those gusty winds also pretty gusty there on Saturday. Things are going to start looking a whole lot better on Sunday. All right. Oh, I wanted to show our camera. I forgot to switch it. So there it is. It's not Coeur d'Alene, Spokane, Seattle, Vancouver. That would be looking out in Richland. But I will take you on a zone by zone of the weekend forecast. Going to be wet in Seattle, 50s there, 40s at night, maybe even a thunderstorm over there as well. Portland is looking a little bit stormy, and if you head to Spokane over the weekend, you might encounter some rain also on Saturday. If your plans are taking you up to the mountains, it's going to be snowing. So if you were camping, I'd rather get a cabin.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
All right. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Hoping your news is good news.
Have a great night. We'll see you back at 11.